This is a video on how to make LessonPot an active learning companion for your textbook. These and other details are also available as answers to questions in the How to Study section of our help page. I assume you know the basics of how to use the app. If not, have a look at the Get Started section or the Get Started video on our help page. What does active learning companion mean? Just like we are active participants on WhatsApp or Facebook, LessonPod provides an environment where it can become an enjoyable habit over time. Of course, it is meant only for education. How does LessonPod enable you to study in a more enjoyable way? Here, you may find a good lesson, or you may discover a good teacher, or you may become a teacher yourself. You can exchange lessons with friends, ask questions, etc. You may find multiple people explaining the same thing in different ways. Sometimes you may not find what you're looking for, but if you use the app actively, it will become more and more useful over time. Let us now understand the basic procedure of how to study. Click on the class in which you want to study some lessons. But let us say that you actually now belong to 7th standard CBSE and not 6th standard. You can add that board class or any board class very easily to your account. Tap on the main menu, go to My Account, there tap on Boards Classes, and then click on Plus. Here you can select some other board, other classes, press on Done, and come back to the All Lessons screen. I'm now inside 6th standard CBSE where various subjects are listed. Now, if I want to study science, I tap on Science. The various chapters as per my textbook are listed. If I tap on a particular chapter, I can possibly find lessons inside it. In the public tab, I will find lessons created by other users, lesson potters, who have created lessons and posted it to public. In the received tab, I will find lessons which have been directly sent to me by my connections on LessonPod or teachers that I am following. Here is another list of lessons inside a chapter. Now I'm going to show you some examples of typical lessons. But remember, before you start studying on LessonPod, you should keep your textbook with you. Remember, LessonPod is an active learning companion for your textbook. So let me now tap on this particular lesson. This is an English lesson. Now, as you can see, one circle is going around. That means an audio file is loading. And in this lesson, all you have is an audio file. This audio explains a small portion of the chapter which is in your textbook. So you should read from your textbook while listening to this explanation. The visual input is the textbook. This is another example of a lesson. It is a solution to a maths problem. While listening to the audio, you can look at the images which give you the problem and the solution. And there are also some instructions here in the notes box. This is an example of another lesson where in the notes box, there is a link to a YouTube video. In this case, this video will add value to the student because it will show something about wind patterns which you cannot find in textbooks. However, you will more often find audio lessons than video lessons in LessonPod. Why is that? Because very often teachers simply show their face to the camera while recording a video. The student will end up simply looking at the face of the teacher. We would prefer that the student reads from the textbook while listening to an audio explanation, and therefore his reading comprehension will improve and his understanding will also improve. If you like this lesson, we would suggest that you tap on the like button there, or you can also tap on comments and leave some comments such as thank you, nice lesson, etc. That will be encouraging to the lesson creator. But let us say you actually not only like this lesson, you like this particular teacher, this teacher's style of teaching. What you can do is you can tap on these three dots and then you can go to view creator profile, and there are two things you can do. You can tap on follow, which means you can become a follower of this particular lesson potter. So whenever this person creates a lesson in your class, for your class, that will directly come to you under the received tab. You don't have to search for it in the public tab, and you will receive a notification that a new lesson is available. Beyond this, suppose you actually want to connect with this teacher, where you want to send your doubts to the teacher and you want to get some private tutoring from the teacher. Note the account ID. Using this account ID, you can form a connection with this teacher. How to do this is explained separately later on. To see more details on how to connect with somebody and how to privately exchange lessons, questions, doubts, answers, etc. with somebody, see the Connect with Others section on our help page or the Connect with Others video. Now, every day, various lesson potters are creating lessons in their own style of teaching. Sometimes, when you tap on a chapter, like this first chapter, you may find more than one lesson potter who has created lessons. If you tap on this filter button at the top, you can then choose who specifically you want to listen to, or you can listen to all the lessons which are here. In another chapter, you are finding that there is only one lesson creator. In the third chapter, as of now, there is nobody who has created a lesson. Now remember that there are lakhs of students who study in the same class within a state or across India, and their needs are all different. Some students want a very challenging lesson, some students want it to be very simple, some students are willing to spend more time, some kids want to study very quickly, their language preferences are different, and different lesson potters are creating lessons for different needs. It is possible that sometimes you don't find a lesson at all, or the lesson you find does not meet your specific. Even if you don't find a relevant lesson right now, you can make LessonPot your active learning companion. Rather than wait for a lesson potter to create a lesson, you can ask someone you know, like your teacher, a friend, a relative, to create lessons. Or you can connect with a lesson potter whose lessons you like and request him or her to help. Or you can also send us a request support message from the main menu, or you can yourself start creating lessons. Many bright students are using LessonPot to themselves create and post lessons. This is helping them understand things better, remember things better, and also improving their communication skills. On our help page, there is an entire section on how to create and post lessons, as well as a help video on the subject. Now, let us say you want to ask a doubt or a question. Let us say you are finding something difficult in this chapter, knowing our numbers. Tap on the chapter. Inside the chapter, tap on plus. Now, you can add a lesson not in the form of sharing your knowledge, but to ask your question. Give it a title and then use the red recorder button to talk about what kind of lesson you need, what is the help that you need. You can also send us some more input by typing inside the notes box. Importantly, use the three camera boxes, the three picture boxes, to attach photographs of the relevant pages of your textbook, because the person who can help you is unlikely to have access to the same textbook. Finally, save this lesson or doubt. It will get saved inside your chapter under the Mind tab. Press and hold it and tap on Share. You can also share this doubt or question with your own connections on LessonPod if you have any, such as bright students or teachers. If you want to send it to us, tap on the circle next to Lessons Wizard and then tap on Share. We will try to find a lesson potter who may be able to help you. If you want to study a lesson when you do not have internet connection, you can save it offline. For that, press and hold the lesson till you get a menu and click on Save Offline. This menu that you're getting for that lesson is also available by clicking on these three dots, from which you can click on Save Offline. To access the lessons that you have saved offline, tap on the main menu and then click on Go Offline. If you are opening the app when you don't have internet connection, it will automatically prompt you to go offline. There are some other useful features of LessonPot. For example, how do you access your account from multiple phones or devices? Say, a student sometimes uses his father's phone and sometimes his mother's phone. You shouldn't create separate accounts for that student on each phone. He can access the same account from multiple phones. To understand how to do that and for other such details, refer to answers to questions in the How to Study section of our help page.